in the court,
yes, sir.
First thing first, my lord. The court would remember that somewhere during the course of last week, I requested a statement that was emphatically indicated by Mr. Gininda that it is available and it was disclosed to the defense. Statement relating to a statement that was allegedly made by Mr. Steyn, wherein he said that in terms of his analysis of the cell phone record, he was able to come across some evidence that suggested that, or that indicated that there was a communication between accused number 3 and Ms. Kelly Kumalo. Subsequent to that testimony by Brigadier Gininda, the following day I then stood up and requested that statement be made available because I've gone through the heap of documents that I have, I could not find it. And I then requested the state to refurnish me with that statement because then I needed to take instructions, proper instructions from Mr. Mule before I could commence with my cross-examination. And there was a moment when Advocate BALOI wanted to respond, and his response was actually to the effect that they would want to go and investigate if that statement is there and stuff like that. But as we were trying to explain, Brigadier Gininda then interjected and said emphatically that that statement is actually there and it was actually already disclosed to the defense. Then the court made an order that that statement should then be furnished to the defense. Fast forward today in the morning, I'm informed by Advocate BALOI that despite their fervent efforts to look for that statement is actually not there. Actually, it is not there.
Yeah, okay.
Now, the problem that I'm seated with is Mr. Gininda said that there's a statement that was penned by Mr. Steyn that says that there was a communication between accused number 3 and Kelly, and all of a sudden that statement is there. What do we then do with the evidence, as it was suggested by Mr. Gininda, that there's a statement that he had which suggested there's a communication between Mr. accused number 3 and Kelly Kumalo?
Yes,
that is just by way of an introduction.
Yes, Mr. Brigadier Gininda.
Yes, my lord, so maybe I can respond to that, my lord.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, I did inform Advocate Nisi this morning that we are not aware of any such statement, and that, had such statement been in existence, obviously we'd have led evidence on that point, and we then surmise that in light of the fact that we cannot communicate with Brigadier Gininda as he's in cross-examination, he can take that aspect up with him in cross-examination, and we then surmise further that possibly that could perhaps boil down to the interpretation of Steyn's statement, Exhibit 01, and that those are the issues that he can canvass with Brigadier Gininda during cross-examination.
Okay, thanks. Yes.
It was not a question of interpretation, my lord.
Yeah, fine.
There were no
the witness is here.
Yes.
Put the question as you think you understood it and the way you think he expressed it.
I want a statement, my lord, because before I commence with my cross-examination,
cross-examining,
I want to take instructions.
Cross-examining,
yes.
Cross-examine the witness on the existence or not of the statement. Otherwise, we'll be here until Mandela is resurrected.
He never said that. He specifically said that it was there.
Yes, he's here. Cross-examine him and tell him, you said the statement is here. Let's hear what he says.
You have heard the call. May you please answer. Mr. Gininda.
My lord, so let me start here. I think the court will recall when we spoke about what is contained insofar as that statement is concerned, I've indicated explicitly that my understanding, or rather I do not want to venture into the expertise of Kenneth Stein. And I was very specific that what I can confirm is that insofar as that statement is concerned, there is a link that is reported to me, and I still go back to what I said before, that there was a statement. I said it, my lord, it is true that I said there was a statement, and then I said a statement, it's in the docket, that is also correct. But what I want to correct is that I said there was a link, and I remember when that question from Advocate Nisi was put as to what type of a link, I've explained it clearly that I'm not an expert. What I can confirm...
No, sorry, Mr. Brigadier Gininda.
Can I finish?
You're not been cross-examined by me. Don't say it came from me. Now, don't keep on misleading the court.
Can I finish?
No,
Can I
don't keep on
finish
misleading the court. You are not being cross-examined by me. You said in the course of being cross-examined by Mr. Ramusipiti that there's an evidence, there's a statement that you have that suggests that there was a communication, a statement that was written by Mr. Stein that suggests that there was a communication between accused number 3 and Kelly Kumar. Then he stood up and said, may we kindly be finished with that statement? Then you said, you definitely will. May I kindly get that statement because I want to take instructions from accused number 3. I don't want you to explain for the background of what you've explained. Now it's about the existence of that statement. Is that statement there or not?
My lord, can I have your permission to speak?
Yeah, just respond.
Because I've heard what I was getting, Missy, so I don't know how am I going to deal with this when I don't have a chance to respond. The first part, my lord, that I wanted to correct is that I said explicitly there was a link, and I stand by that. We can look at the record if this is in dispute. That's what I've said. That's number one. Secondly, my lord, I said there is a statement, and indeed there is a statement that I refer to where it says explicitly links between target, Miss Kelly Kumalo appears there, accused number 3 appears there, as well as other accused, because I had to go and look after Mr. Minister said I must assist with that statement when he stood up. And that statement, my lord, I've given it to my colleague to say we must try and get it to the state or email it to the state because I'm under cross-examination. But the portion that says clearly, it's explicit. It says the heading, links between targets, Ms. Kelly Kumalo is on top, and the target, inclusive of accused number 3, appears. And that's what I was referring to. And it's in line with what I said, my lord, where I said there is a link in terms of the report that Kenneth Stein told me. There is a statement to that effect. That statement I gave it to the Lieutenant Road, and I said she must email it to the state attorney.
Is it here? Was it emailed?
It was emailed, but the statement is here. I must just find your volume, my lord.
You gave it to Miss?
Lieutenant Colonel wrote, but it's here.
No. Let's take the oath first.
Yes.
There's no need to fight in a court of law.
Yes.
Otherwise, we don't know what we're doing.
We're not fighting. We're emphasizing what you want to say. It's just an emphasis.
No.
There's no war.
The evidence you're going to give them will be the truth, nothing else but the truth. Is that so?
Yes, exactly.
Right? Then the brigadier says he gave you a statement to email to the defense.
Yes, I did, and it was emailed to Advocate BALOI.
Where's the statement? Oh, you just emailed it.
Yes.
Right, Advocate BALOI. Now, when was that, ma'am? When was that?
It was last week already.
Right, any questions arising from what she's saying? Any questions? By the defense?
The only question, my lord, is when will I actually get that statement?
She says she's emailed it. Are you accepting that she's telling the truth?
No, I did not get it. She does not have my email.
No, not you. To the
state.
Mr. BALOI.
No, I'm not
Yes,
between
right.
the state and
any
the
questions
communication.
regarding that statement that she emailed it to Mr. BALOI?
I do not have it.
Yes, sir.
I have no questions.
Yes.
I have not received the statement.
No, that's not the question. The question is, she says she emailed it to BALOI, and you are saying you have not received it. That's not the question. The court wants to know from you, do you accept that she's telling the truth when she says she emailed it to BALOI?
No, I don't accept it.
You don't accept it, she's lying.
Yeah, until I receive it. She's lying.
You say you're lying. Are you lying, man?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you can take a seat. Yes, Mr. BALOI, do you have a statement?
Here it is, my lord. As I indicated, it's just what is already on record.
Yeah, okay. Give it to Mr. Hey. Hey, now give it to Mr. Nisi. Now there is a statement.
Advocate BALOI, you said that statement is not there.
She's over his card. You know what? We're just going to waste time. There is a statement. Have it. Take it. Take it. And if you want to ask for a jail so that you read it, say so.
I'm going to request for an agenda.
Yeah, because now we're wasting time. The statement is not there. There is a
No,
statement.
but that is what Mr. BALOI told me, which is the reason why I then have to address the
No, Mr. BALOI
he
says-
also considered that he said what I already told the court.
Okay.
That does not come from me, but all of a sudden that the statement here it is. It's been handed to me just like this.
How many pages is that statement?
It's more than 50 pages. Yes, there's a record there that goes up.
It's 50 pages.
It's about 89 more or less pages.
Okay, now the court is going to
9
ask.
pages.
Fine.
Yes.
The court is going to ask the question to Mr. BALOI. Did you discover that statement to the defense?
Well, my lord, I didn't, for the simple
Hello?
reason, no, I didn't, for
Okay,
the simple reason that
Yeah.
it's already on record, it's Exhibit 01. It's precisely the same.
So let's have Exhibit 01 so that I can see it myself.
Yes. I've made notes on my Exhibit 01. I'll just...
Hey, give me a copy so that I can see it. So meaning, when was it discovered? Not for record purposes. When it was ended up, when was it?
During the testimony of Lieutenant Colonel Stein the first time around, that was
In July
in
last year.
August, yeah, I think.
August last year.
Yes, it was in August last year.
So meaning, the defense has got that exhibit.
Yes, it's Colonel Stein testified not once but twice in this court and referred to that exhibit. The court will see that attached to that exhibit is the communication between Longwe and Zandi, which is already on record. It's precisely Exhibit 01.
Yeah, the court recalls this exhibit.
May I respond? May I respond?
Sorry. Yeah, you can respond.
Yes. Remember, my lord, when I first requested the statement, Mr. BALOI said no, they don't recall that statement, but they will go and investigate. That is subsequent to Mr. Gininda having said that he emphatically, said that had stated in that statement that there wasn't even communication between Kelly and accused number 3, and then I requested it.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for today in the morning. Mr. BALOI approaches me and says, no, that statement it's not there. It was actually maybe a question of interpretation. Now they are introducing a different dimension to what they said on that other day.
No.
And that's basically what Mr. Gininda is now riding on.
I'm interested in one that the Brigadier said.
Yes.
That statement, Exhibit 01, is that the statement you were referring to? You?
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, that.
No, he's basically riding on what Mr. BALOI said. Mr. Gininda said there's a statement that he has which indicates, that was penned by Mr. Stein, saying that accused number 3 was the communication with Kelly Kumalo. If this was a statement, they would have simply said, no, I'm referring to Exhibit O, which is already on record.
Yeah,
Why did they have to wait up until today to come up with Exhibit O?
Look, listen
when
to me,
Exhibit O is
Mr. Mnisi,
already
listen
there?
to me. If you believe that they are misleading the court, put it to them, put it to him.
Yes.
Yeah, put it to him and you'll argue that.
I'm going to request, my lord. I'm not so sure whether the information that is being given
They have
here
it, according
is
to,
go on.
they said the statement has been handed up to court. Mr. Ramosipi, do you have the statement?
I do have Exhibit 1 and 2.
Mr. Umalo, do you have that statement?
I do have Exhibit 1.
Miss Chololo, do you have the
I
statement?
don't have this one.
Which one is that now?
The one that has been given by Mr. BALOI now to us.
Which one do you have?
Statement.
Yeah?
I have a Exhibit 01.
Yeah, bring it. Can I have it? because I want to compare whether it's the same like the one Gininda says he gave it to Mr.
My lord, I submit, my lord, with due respect, that the exercise the defense can do together with the state to compare the exhibits that were given to us together with this one that has just been handed in now, so that we can just come back and confirm if it's the same.
One of the defense, exhibit 01, when you handed it up to court.
Yes.
Okay, fine, that's enough for me. Yes, Mr. Nisi, can you go on?
I'm hamstrung, my lord. And in the main, this is highly irregular. I cannot be handed up with an exhibit like this and be expected to proceed with my cross-examination on the understanding that it was initially handed in. I'm concerned about what Mr. Gininda said. I need to investigate and interrogate this document to find out if that allegation that Mr. Gininda said is there or not. If it is there, I must take instructions from my accused.
Okay, fine.
If it is not there,
okay, fine.
I must also
fine.
take instructions
Brigadier,
from my accused.
Are you able to show us the link in that statement of staying?
Yes, I can show the link. I think it's on 41.
Yeah, please show us.
Have it.
But my lord, is that not the duty of the state to do
No,
that
the
under
duty, the state can't do that because Mr.
No, I'm saying under
Gininda is
re-examination.
under cross-examination. It's under cross-examination.
No, but what I'm saying is, my lord, should that be left to the state?
No, it has to be left to the court
to
now.
identify that portion
It has to
when
be-
he re-examines him. Not for the court to say, Mr. Gininda, please show them, then because the court is taking over prosecution.
Yeah, you can't say that.
State is taking,
I've
court
got
is taking over prosecution.
Brigadier Gininda here. He says that assertion which he made to you is in an exhibit which was handed up to court. And you want to tell me now the court is taking sides, or as it was put by your colleague, I'm colluding with the state. Please. That exhibit is a court document. It's here. And I say to Brigadier Gininda, if you are referring to that document which you say is a statement in which Stein says there was communication between accused number 3 and Kelly, show the court, because Mr. BALOI can't show the court because you are under cross-examination. Okay, so show the court.
Okay, thank you.
So, my lord, page 41 of that exhibit on top says links between targets. And then the first person on top there, it's Kelly Kumalo. It says Kelly Kumalo. It indicates the number 082704444358. Then the next person, still under links between target, it's Fisobuhle Ntuli. The number that is listed is 27730030559202. Then when you go down, it says target again, still Sifiso Nkani, Sifiso Ntuli, same number, my lord. When you go to the right, then it's Tobisi Gaga Mube, and the number listed is 27727668169. And
I'm struggling to follow here. Mr. Gininda himself is using a concave lens or a convex lens. Because he can't read what is written here. I don't have anything. I'm trying my chances. I can't follow. It gets to be very unfair. Actually, if it is this, my lord, it was shown on the screen. I think the best thing is that it should be shown on the screen. And I don't know why should we actually get into this exercise. Because I only wanted that statement.
That document, is it possible to show it on the screen?
Yes.
Can you do that? It's on page 41.
yes, my lord.
Yeah, let's show it on the screen.
Page 41. We haven't connected. We were made to understand that there will be no need to use the screen today, so we haven't connected that. We just need to adjourn for a while. And
Yeah, well, then you told me when you've connected it.
yes, maybe just for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, but put it again.
Family, I'm back again. Oh, today the tavern was on in court. Kodwa uRatha uthini uma bemkhuza? What is going on in this country? Why? Where's the JP? Where's the Minister of Justice? When our country is turned into banana republic? What investor can come in the country and invest in a country that is a banana republic? Where are our politicians? Does it mean they don't see what is going on? Where are the leaders of Orlando Pirates? Where is the country at large when this is happening in the court of our country? Seeing a judge showing the country and because this is not watched only in South Africa, it's watched everywhere. They see this kind of garbage happening in our own courts, and we have Minister of Justice, we have a JP, we see lawyers being disrespected by a judge. What kind of a country is this? Why this judge is doing this? Who is he protecting? Because Mnisi came in and court. He's been asking for this document for the longest time. And he was not given the document. I can't believe that a witness has to be called to witness that she has sent the document to BALOI. And BALOI was sitting with the document in front of the judge. And the judge says nothing to BALOI. Instead, he attacked Mnisi. Who is this judge protecting? Is justice going to be served in that court? Is the Senzo Meyiwa family going to get closure? Where are we? Where are South Africans? Why, people? Nithuleleni ma South Africans. Nibona izwe lithenwa upside down ikhehla phakathi ekhoto. Whereby wonke umuntu in South Africa. Whenever you have problems with anybody, you run to courts. Singazithembi inkantolo. Are courts to be trusted? When we see this kind of thing happening. And the JP is quiet. He is saying nothing. The Justice Minister is quiet. He is saying nothing. Why our country is taken for a ride by people who have got no future vision for the country? Why are we so quiet? I respect all those who are in social media, bombarding, exposing all these kind of shenanigans. I take my head off to each and every YouTuber who has taken up to himself or herself to expose all these kind of shenanigans. We cannot have a country if we don't stand up and do what is right. We have seen in the same court, eyewitnesses are talking about a revolver. We have seen a policeman, senior police brigadier, bringing a 9mm, exchanging the real gun that deleted Senzo Meyiwa. He goes against the eyewitnesses who saw it. They saw the gun with the wheel. They say with their own mouth. But this investigator, that sole investigator, he goes collect things that are not there and present them in court in protection of certain individuals. Where are we? Do we still have a country when we see our courts that we have to always run to when we have problems? The last hope, but it's turned to a banana republic. Family, can anybody just drop a comment to what you see in this video? If it's painting a good picture for our country, the country we say we love. Yesterday we saw kids, because of the lawless country, kids dying because of spaza shops. People, they come in the country, they do as they wish. Because they know there's no justice in that country. Everybody can do as he wish. Do we still have a leader in the country? Where are the ministers that have been given the portfolio of justice to see justice done in the country? Whenever there are loopholes, they are the ones to stand up and say, this cannot happen in our name. They are quiet like they are not there. It is painful. And it is an insult for somebody like Senzo Meyiwa's case that has been dragged for the longest time. A celebrity in the country who has made our country proud with what he has done for the country. And where is Orlando Pirates? Chiefs. What are they doing? Why are they quiet? They forgot, or they have forgotten, what role Senzo Meyiwa played in their team. I hope somebody will stand up and do something. It is time for this judge. He doesn't deserve to be there. He is not going to bring justice for anybody. But he is there to be a defender of the criminals that are walking on the street of our country. Until when? Until Until when? Sizothula kuzebeni. Yeah. I was really touched about what really happened in court today. All what we have been suspecting that the judge is doing, he has exposed himself. And he has shown that he is not there to give justice to the Senzo Meyiwa, but he is there to protect those who are roaming the street of our country who have committed such crimes. I hope and wish our justice system, the heads of justice, will see to it fit to stand up and tell this judge to pack his bags and go. That is not his place. He cannot fool all of us in our own country. Family, what do you think about this? Drop your comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ngiyanithanda nonke ngothando lukaLove. There's a saying in Zulu, ukuthi igazi lomuntu liyakhuluma. What we are seeing in Senzo Meyiwa's case, he is fighting the battle, but he is alone. We as South Africans should man up and own up and think about the future of our country and the justice system. That is our last hope, where we have to run to when we have serious problems. Sithakalalanga uSenzo Meyiwa ukucenga amadolo. He's looking for all those culprits who deleted his life. Ngiyanithanda nonke ngothando lukaLove. Let's fix our justice system. Let's keep our voice high until somebody there in that corner hears us. As Kale. Bravo, bravo.